study between iron, ruthenium and osmium. Alright, so these three elements, they belong to same group. Now we are going to discuss the comparison between these three elements. So as earlier we have seen comparative studies of some three elements. So like in same way we are going to discuss the comparative study, like their oxidation states, their magnetic properties, their stereochemistry, alright, etc. So first, now we are going to discuss the oxidation states of these three elements. So oxidation state. So to study the oxidation state of these three elements, we have to make one table of these three elements. So elements in one column and their oxidation state in another column, like this. Alright, then it is oxidation state. So we have to cover three elements. So first element Fe, iron, then Ru, ruthenium, and last one is osmium. Alright, and now we have to write the oxidation states of these three elements. So first element iron, oxidation state +2, +3 and +6. Alright, and for second element ruthenium, it show variable oxidation state from +2 to up to it show +8. Alright, so we have to write all the oxidation states of these these ruthenium. So +2, +3, +4, +5, +6, +7 up to +8. So from 2 to 8 it show oxidation states. Alright, and last element, that is osmium, it also show +8 maximum oxidation state, and again starts from +2, so +3, +4 and then +6 and +8. Alright, so these are the various oxidation states which are shown by these three elements. Alright, so now from this data, from this table, now we are going to make conclusion about these oxidation states. Alright, so first point now we are going to explain is that in all these three elements they show minimum oxidation state, that is +2. Alright, so they show +2 oxidation state as a minimum oxidation state. Alright, Fe, ruthenium and osmium, they all show +2 oxidation state. Alright, second point we can make one conclusion is that second point, in case of second point we can say that these two elements like ruthenium and osmium, so in this in case of these two elements, the maximum oxidation state they show is +8. So we can write one statement is that ruthenium and osmium show maximum oxidation state, and that is equals to +8. Alright, they show maximum oxidation state, ruthenium and osmium, that is +8. Alright, next point we can write is that these three elements, so these three elements, which three elements? Iron, ruthenium and osmium. So these three elements, all three elements, they form complex compounds with carbonyls. Alright, and we already know that if any metal form complex compounds with carbonyl and nitrosyl, they are in which oxidation state? They are in 0 oxidation state. So all three elements, all three elements, that is Fe, ruthenium and osmium, all three elements form complex compounds, with carbonyl. And we know that in carbonyl complexes all metals they are in zero oxidation state. All right. So if we want to write the example of these carbonyl complexes, so we can write like FeCO5. In case of iron it show FeCO5, or in case of ruthenium it show RuCO5. all right. And in case of osmium also it show same carbonyl complex like osmium CO5. all right. And again you have to remember one point, that in carbonyl or nitrosyl complex, any metal, they are in which oxidation state? Always they are in zero oxidation state. all right. So now this was regarding oxidation states of these three elements. Now we are going to discuss the magnetic properties. all right. So now we are going to discuss the magnetic properties of these three elements. Magnetic properties. So as we saw earlier that in elemental state, so generally in elemental state, this iron in elemental form, iron show unpaired electrons. all right. So in elemental form, iron show unpaired electrons, maximum number of unpaired electrons. So because of that maximum number of unpaired electrons, it behaves as a paramagnetic. all right. And because of that property, magnetic domain, so because of that property it show ferromagnetism. Which element? Iron. We are talking about iron, so it is showing ferromagnetic property. all right. Ferromagnetic property. You have to remember one point, is that in periodic table, the most ferromagnetic substance is iron. all right. So you have to remember this point. Most ferromagnetic substance in periodic table is iron. all right. So this was the first point regarding iron we have covered. Now again one more point we are going to discuss is that in lower oxidation state, if the elements show lower oxidation state, then what will be the magnetic property of those elements? Now we are going to discuss. So in lower oxidation state, the elements in lower oxidation states, the elements generally show unpaired electrons. So now what will happen? Again they are having unpaired electrons. So because of that unpaired electrons, they show which behavior? They show paramagnetic behavior. So they show paramagnetic behavior. all right. So in which oxidation state? Lower oxidation state. all right. So in lower oxidation state, they show paramagnetic behavior. Now if they show +8 oxidation state, because we know that +8 is also general oxidation states of which elements? Ruthenium and oxidation. It is the maximum oxidation state which is shown by these two elements. Alright, so if the elements which are in +8 oxidation state, the electrons are paired. Electrons are paired, and these +8 oxidation state generally shown by which two elements? First element ruthenium and second osmium. So +8 oxidation state, which two elements they show? Ruthenium and osmium. So in case of these +8 oxidation state, these elements, they don't have unpaired electrons. They don't have unpaired electrons. All electrons are paired. All electrons are paired. तो क्या होगा अगर electrons paired है तो? So if electrons are paired, it means they show which behavior? They show diamagnetic behavior. They show diamagnetic behavior. ऑलराइट, तो देखो अपन ने 3-4 पॉइंट्स कवर किए हैं मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टीज़ में. तो सिंपल पॉइंट्स है, आपको ये याद रखने पड़ेंगे. ठीक है, तो वन मोर पॉइंट वी आर गोइंग टू ऐड इज दैट कॉम्प्लेक्सेस ऑफ Fe इन केस ऑफ आयरन के जो कॉम्प्लेक्सेस वो शो करते हैं in case of Fe complex. They show only spin magnetic moment. Alright, किसके केस में? आयरन के केस में. So if iron complexes are there, they only show spin magnetic moment. They only show spin magnetic moment. But in case of ruthenium and osmium, they show spin as well as orbital contribution टू मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट. ठीक है, तो ये आपको कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट्स जो है 2-3 वो आपको याद रखना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, जैसे कि लास्ट वाला जो पॉइंट है, Fe के अगर कोई भी कॉम्प्लेक्स है तो मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टी में वो स्पिन का इन्वॉल्वमेंट, उनका जो कंट्रीब्यूशन रहेगा वो स्पिन का कंट्रीब्यूशन रहेगा खाली. ठीक है, लेकिन रुथेनियम और ऑस्मियम के जो कॉम्प्लेक्सेस है वो स्पिन के साथ साथ ऑर्बिटल का कंट्रीब्यूशन भी करते हैं मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट में. ठीक है, तो ये मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टीज़ के बारे में अपन ने पढ़ा. ये तीनों एलिमेंट्स कैसे कैसे मैग्नेटिक बिहेवियर, मैग्नेटिक प्रॉपर्टी शो करते हैं, आयरन, रुथेनियम एंड ऑस्मियम. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सी लास्ट पॉइंट ऑफ कंपैरिजन इज दैट स्टीरियोकेमिस्ट्री ऑफ these 3 elements. So now we are going to discuss the stereochemistry of iron, ruthenium and osmium. Stereochemistry. So देखो स्टीरियोकेमिस्ट्री में एक पॉइंट आपको अच्छे से याद रखना है, वो है आयरन के बारे में. Fe it forms octahedral complex. Fe forms octahedral complex. Alright, Fe form octahedral complexes and the oxidation state it will be +2, as well as +3. कौन से ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट में आयरन ऑक्टाहेड्रल कॉम्प्लेक्स शो करता है? +2 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट एंड +3 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट, ठीक है। तो ये जो दोनों का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट रहेंगे +2 +3 में Fe जनरली ऑक्टाहेड्रल कॉम्प्लेक्सेस फॉर्म करते हैं, ठीक है। अभी अपन रुदेनियम और ऑस्मियम के केस में देखेंगे, स्टडी करेंगे कि वो किस टाइप के कॉम्प्लेक्सेस फॉर्म करते हैं, ठीक है। सो विच टाइप ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्सेस आर फॉर्म बाय दिस रुदेनियम एंड ऑस्मियम। सो इन केस ऑफ रुदेनियम एंड osmium they form tetrahedral complex. Ruthenium and osmium they forms tetrahedral complex. When any element form tetrahedral complex, the coordination number should be the coordination number should be 4. So if coordination number is 4, then it means that element it form tetrahedral complex. Alright. And along with this tetrahedral complex, they also form trigonal bipyramidal complex. They also form trigonal bipyramidal complex. When it will form that metal trigonal bipyramidal, when coordination number is equals to 5. If coordination number of that element metal is 5, then it is having the chances that metal will form which type of complex? Trigonal bipyramidal complex. And again they also form octahedral complex. And when they form octahedral complex, if coordination number is 6. Alright. So we have seen that these iron forms, they generally form octahedral complexes. Alright, they generally form octahedral complexes. At which oxidation state? +2 and +3. And ruthenium and osmium, they form tetrahedral complex. Alright, when coordination number is 4, also trigonal bipyramidal complex if coordination number is 5, and also ruthenium and osmium they form octahedral complex, and in that case the coordination number is 6. Alright, so if again we have to add some points regarding the stereochemistry. So we can explain the geometry also. So we can explain geometry by taking one example. So for example, if now so we are going to explain the oxidation state +2. Alright, and if there are two possibility, coordination number 4 and coordination number 6. Alright, so for these two type of complexes we can also explain the geometry. So what will be the geometry if coordination number is 4? It will be tetrahedral. What will be the geometry if coordination number is 6? It will be octahedral. So we already know these simple things we have to remember. All right, I already discussed one table with you, so you have to learn that table. All right, completely. And examples. Now examples we are going to see the complexes which are like in they are in the metal will be in +2 oxidation state, coordination number will be +4, geometry will be tetrahedral like this. So we can write one simple example of this type like FeCl4. FeCl4. All right, 2 minus it will be charged. So this is the example of this type of complex. And in case of +6 coordination, geometry octahedral, which complexes we can write? We can write FeCN6 like this. FeCN6 4 minus. All right, then RuCN6 ruthenium also show octahedral complex like this. Then osmium Cn6. All right, so this was the regarding stereochemistry of these three elements. Which three elements? Iron, ruthenium and osmium. So in stereochemistry we have seen which complexes these three elements they form. Fe form generally octahedral complex in +3 and +2 oxidation state. Then we have seen which type of complexes ruthenium and osmium they form. So ruthenium and osmium they form different type of complexes. All right, so variety of complexes they form, ranging starting from tetrahedral complex up to octahedral complex. What will be the coordination number if they form tetrahedral complex? Coordination number 4. Trigonal bipyramidal, what will be the coordination number? 5. In case of octahedral complex, the coordination number is 6. And last point, we have seen the some two examples regarding this geometry. So we have taken one oxidation state that is +2. In that case we have chosen two coordination numbers not plus, it is 4 and 6, and we have seen this type of complexes. So